Tucker, this is Michelle. First of all, I want to say thank you for taking time out of your day yesterday to speak with me. This is the site audit I said I was going to send, and it's going to show you those 3 things that you can do to bring more customers to your business. So once you've had a moment to review this, if you do have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out and we can definitely chat. Or you can take these things I'm going to show you today and do it yourself. I'm fine with that as well. So let's go ahead and get started. And the 3 things we're going to go over are going to be content, citations, and backlinks. So number 1 is going to be content. And, most business owners know that they need content on their, website, but they don't know that the average number 1 result for Google is going to be anywhere from 1,500 to 2,500 words. So for you just to show up on Google, you need to have at least 1,500 words on your home page with those right keywords. Now, what I'm going to go ahead and do today for this site audit, I'm going to compare 406 HVAC with one of your number 1 competitors, which is going to be White Heating and Air Conditioning in there in Billings as well. And what I went ahead and did first, just to look at the words on your home page, I did put your information into a word counter. And if we go ahead and we're going to look at your competitor first. So I put their URL, and you can see right here, White HVAC, and they have 436 words on their home page. Now, if I go over to you, you can see right here, 406, you have 1,472 words. So you are beating out your number 1 competitor with the words on your home page. And sometimes what that can be, just say on their website here, if you scroll down, if you have something that might be, these couple things here are actually pictures and they're just inserted into the home page, those words are not counted. So when you have your words on your home page, you want to make sure it's actually written out into a specific area, not attached to like a picture when it's inserted. So those words won't be counted, because what Google does is they send these crawlers out and they crawl the home pages looking for keywords. And they can find those keywords behind pictures. So if you click on this one here and do save link as, you can see here it just says file name download. Let's go ahead and check another one. Let's do the refrigeration and food maintenance. Well, I didn't mean to click on it, but let's go ahead and click on the picture anyway. It's same thing, file download. So what you want to make sure on any of your pictures or even videos that's on your home page, on that line here where it has the links, like for this one, it was air conditioning and heating. So add in here air conditioning and heating. On this one, behind it, add repair and maintenance. Same with this one, commercial air conditioning and heating, refrigeration, food and maintenance. Have those additional keywords added, and any other keywords that go with those types of services that you offer. Now, what I went ahead and did, there are websites out there that can give you behind the scenes of what Google is looking at. Mostly they're all paid ones. We did go with a company that we use called 𝙬𝙧𝙧𝙬𝙧𝙀, and what we did was just put in your competitor's homepage URL in here, and it shows here that they have 94 keywords. So let's go ahead and click on that. So they have HVAC Billings, Montana, White Heating and Cooling Billings, White Heating and Cooling, Furnace Repair Billings, Montana, White AC. Now, one thing I will let you know, these 2 here that say White Heating and Cooling, that's considered a branded keyword. It's their company name. It's still good to have it on the home page because, you may get certain companies, if you have a customer that works with that company, they may go ahead and search it again if they think, oh, wait, I used them before. Let me see if I can find them. But most of your customers are going to come in and they're going to put in like HVAC Billings, Montana, because they're looking for a service. They don't know the companies out there. Let's go ahead and put that back. And then I'm going to go over to yours. So 406, you guys have 21 keywords. So you have 406 HVAC Billings, Montana, air conditioner repair Billings, Montana, HVAC Montana, and it keeps going down, Billings, and then different ones like that. So that is good. Like I said before, though, HVAC 406 HVAC is going to be considered your number 1 branded name. Still good to have that on there. You want to make sure that you get your name out there. But like I said, a lot of customers, when they're coming in, they're actually looking for a specific service. So for content then, you just want to make sure you do have a lot of content on your home page. But what I would do, I would go ahead and get that 1,500, maybe to 1,500 to 2,000 on your home page with those right keywords. Add those keywords behind those pictures as well, so that you keep ranking higher than your competitor in that word count for what people are searching for monthly. Now, what I did go ahead and do, though, is I went ahead in a search here and put HVAC Billings, Montana. And the first thing that you come across is going to be a ton of ads. It's anything that says sponsored, any of these first couple ones here. And what these are Google ads. And, ads can work, but they also can be a money pit if your website isn't dialed in. So just be careful before you go out and burn any money with Google ads. You just don't want to do it until you're sure your site will convert first. So let's go ahead. Now what we're going to go through now is the second thing is citations. And you might be asking, well, what's a citation and why do they matter? And that's a perfect question. And what it is, if we scroll down past all these sponsored ads and you get to this business section right here where you see central heating, white heating, and comfort heating. And this is our Google Maps section. And these top three right here is our map pack. They also call it NAP, and this is where you have your business name, address, and phone number listed. Of course, NAP stands for name, address, and phone number. And this is how Google verifies and gives relevance to local businesses. And how do you get up in this section here? It's going to be having your name, address, and phone number listed in different directories. And that could be places like local.com, InfoUSA, Switchboard, Bing. And the more citations that you get, more directories that you have listed, it will start showing, you're going to start gaining trust. And this is going to be then where Google will start pushing you above them in this map pack so that you get up here in this top three. You really want to be up here where central heating and air is right now, that #1 position. And anywhere probably, I'm going to say probably 25 to 30% of customers, when they go in and they search HVAC Billings, Montana, they're going to go right here to this section of Google Maps, most likely going to click on this first one, and that's who they're going to go with. They're not going to look at anybody else in the Google Maps area or scroll down any further on this page. And the one thing that we can do, or you can do yourself to get more directory listings, is there are companies out there like 𝙬𝙧𝙨𝙞𝙙𝙚 that we just looked at. I think there's Bright Local, White Spark, AREFs, which is a little bit more on the pricey side, where you can go out and get the same directories that your competitors listed on. And all you do is go down that same list and you find the directories that you're not listed on. And you go ahead and go out and get your name, address, phone number listed on those. Now here's the thing. You just don't want to match them. So if Central Heating and Air has, say, 500 citations, then you want to go out and get 50 to 100 more. So it takes them a lot longer to catch up so that you're beating them out by a landslide. So number 3 today is going to be link juice or backlinks. And this is the third pillar that will really help you dominate on Google. So if you go down past the business section here, and you can see right here, this is considered our organic section that starts the listing of companies. And we do see 406 HVAC right here. But the #1 position in organic is white heating and air conditioning. So you're third on this page, which is good. You're still on the first page, which is good. But you're in that third position, and you definitely want to be in the first position. And how do you get here? You need you need authority. And how do you get authority? It comes down to those backlinks. And a backlink is when one website links to another website online. But here's the thing. Not all backlinks are created equal. You do have spammy ones out there as well. But what it is if you get a backlink coming from, say, a HVAC blog or an industry site linking to you, perfect. That's great. But if you get a backlink, say, from Starbucks or McDonald's, then that's not a good link because that's not the type of services that you offer. And like I said, there are some spammy backlinks out there as well that looks like, yes, it may be coming from an industry of an HVAC company, but it's not, maybe it's something from overseas, it's a little spammy, or it's something coming from something totally different that you don't want on your site, that doesn't look good. And here's the thing, there's the same thing. There's those companies out there, Ubersuggest, Ahrefs, that you can go out and you can get the sites that are linking to your competitor. So whoever White Heating has linked to them, you can get those same links for your business. And so let's go ahead and look at those real quickly. So right here we have White HVAC, and you can tell they have 574 backlinks, and you currently have 41. So that's one thing it's telling me with that big difference is, one, they have backlinks from strong relevant sources. That's what's putting them in this #1 position. The big difference that you guys have is there's a lot between the two of you, those backlinks. Now, I'm not saying maybe White Heating and Air. Yes, they have 574 and you have 41. Maybe not all of those links are good links, so it may not take long for you to go from position 3 to position 1. The reason you want to be in 1 is because 50 to 60% of customers, when they come in and they're searching HVAC Billings, Montana, they skip the Google Maps. They go right here to this organic section to go with the #1 person that's listed, and they don't go further. So definitely you want to make sure that you get up into this #1 position. And it's, like I said, it's those backlinks. Getting to the top it's not magic, it's definitely a method, and I've shown you that here today. So really quickly in closing, #1, content. On your homepage, let's go ahead and get 1,500 to say 2,000 words on your homepage, including those right keywords, and have them added behind those pictures. #2 is going to be those citations. Go out and get 50 to 100 more citations to beat out your competitor by a landslide. And then #3 is those backlinks. You need more relevant sites pointing to your business to show Google you are the authority. And if you get these 3 things done, you can become #1 across Google. Now you might be saying, now what do I do? Well, you can take this information I've given you today, do it on your own. I'm perfectly fine with that. However, if you want the most effective route and save yourself some time, just give me a call. My name is Michelle. My number is 405-410-3024. Once again, my name is Michelle. My husband is Steven. We own Thrive Tunnel Digital Marketing Pros. We're in Moore, Oklahoma, and that number is 405-410-3024. Once again, Curtis, thank you. I hope you have a great day and a wonderful weekend. I look forward to hearing from you. Bye-bye.